Cyber warfare. The United States, Russia, and China are the major players in the cyber warfare game. The US is a powerful player in this game as it has been investing a lot of money into cyber security and intelligence agencies. Russia has been using cyber warfare to attack and control Ukraine. They are also using their skills to spread propaganda through social media websites like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Russia is one of the most advanced countries when it comes to cyber warfare, and they have been using it for decades now. The US has been investing heavily in developing its own cyber capabilities, but they still lag behind Russia when it comes to this area. Cyber warfare in Ukraine has been a significant issue for the country. In 2014, a cyber attack on Ukraine's power grid caused 230,000 people to lose electricity. This was followed by an attack on the Central Bank of Ukraine where $10 billion was stolen. In Russia, Russia's own cyber warfare is usually used as a means of political and military espionage. One of the most famous attacks by Russia is the hacking of the Democratic National Committee and their subsequent release of emails and documents in an effort to influence the 2016 US presidential election. The term cyber warfare is relatively new, but it is not a new concept. Cyber war has been used in Ukraine and Russia for years. The two countries have been using cyber warfare to influence their citizens and each other's military operations. Cyber warfare is a powerful tool that can be used to influence people and governments. It is often hard to identify the source of these attacks, which makes them difficult to prevent. The United States has been at the forefront of cyber warfare, but Russia and Ukraine have also been fighting in this arena. The Russian government has been accused of using cyber warfare to meddle in the 2016 US election, and some experts say that Russia may be behind the recent power outage in Ukraine. In addition to these two countries, China is also a major player in cyber warfare. They are considered to be one of the most advanced nations when it comes to this type of attack, and they are constantly trying to steal information from other countries' networks. Cybersecurity is a very important topic for many countries around the world, especially those with high-level intelligence agencies or militaries. Cyber warfare is an emerging threat that governments need to prepare for before it's too late. Cyber warfare is a type of conflict that is carried out by the use of computers and networks. It can be used for various purposes, such as to conduct espionage, sabotage, or to disrupt the enemy's infrastructure. The first known cyber attack occurred in 1983, when a Soviet nuclear plant was attacked by the US military using software that caused it to malfunction. The world has come a long way since then, and today we see many cyber attacks happening all over the world every day. In 2012, Russia was suspected of being behind an attack on Ukraine's power grid that left 230,000 people without electricity for several hours in December 2015. In 2016, Ukraine's power grid was again shut down after an attack on its transmission lines which cut off power to 120 substations, affecting 80% of Ukrainians who rely on Ukrenergo for their electricity supply. Cyber warfare is a form of warfare in which the aggressor does not need to be physically present. It can be used for espionage, sabotage, and other subversive actions. It is often confused with cyberterrorism. In Ukraine, the government has been using cyber warfare as a form of conflict since 2014. Russia has also been using it to try to destabilize Ukraine's government and economy. The first known use of cyber warfare was in 2007 when Iran attacked Israel's nuclear power plant with a virus that prevented the plant from operating effectively.